Hello everyone, my name is Derek Michael Xaviero. I'm a student Colangelo College of Business at the Grand Canyon University. Today, I want to present a topic about contemporary business leader. So this is basically the overview about the topics. There's 8 topics and talk about interview with Mr. Eric Tohir. Uh, and are focusing on analyzing leadership style and skill the current leader in the business management. So this is the business leader description, application of leadership theory, leadership greatest achievement, handling a challenge, power basis and impact of behavior, leadership style and comparison, leadership lesson and the reflection. So this is a business leader description I interview Mr. Eric Thohir. He also known as a Minister of State-Owned Enterprises of Indonesia. He on the chairman of Football Association Indonesia and FIBA Center Board member for basketball. He are the owner basketball team in Satria Muda, one of the biggest club for basketball in Indonesia. He also the founder of Malka Group, focused on the media, sport, and entertainment. He well known as a respected person in Indonesia. Know his work in sport. He owned the basketball team in Indonesia. He also active in the sport both ways, soccer and basketball. And he has been in a number of leadership roles for more than 10 years, showing that he's very good at handling and impacting different areas. He is a leader more ways than just business. He is constantly working to improve Indonesia's sport performance, which is so committed using sport for benefit the whole country. The leadership theory which describes the best Mr. Eric Thohir is a transformational leadership, visionary leadership, inspirational motivation, individualized consideration. Eric Thohir have a big impact in the sport and politics in the government for Indonesia. He has a big goal and plan for Indonesian sport, especially basketball, and his work to reform state-owned business show that he and the professional leader also show that he can inspire others to work towards the common goal. Inspires are also clear in way push athlete staff at the public large to go beyond what they think is possible. Like for example, 2024, he success leading a sport that basketball national team win the gold medal for Southeast Asia. I think it's the biggest achievement for Indonesia to first time win the gold medal for Indonesia. And also he been traffic doing his work in the government side that he can change a little bit of how government work that get impact more. The little greatest achievement. Editor has a lot achievement that I feel like is great. He personally told me his greatest achievement, of course, being in the government. He improved in the performance and management of Indonesia's state-owned enterprises. But also, he said to me, it had like a lot. Like for the sports side, is we win the gold medal for national team basketball in 2022. I'm on the team in that time, and it was a big achievement for Indonesia that he become a leader on that team too. His work helped bring this business up to date, which made them more open, accountable, and successful. In turn, it lead to economic growth and more foreign investment in Indonesia, showing that direct effect to good public sector leadership. The overall scale show that a good fit with the principles and servant leadership, especially when it comes to thinking being stable, and then winning growth. The way doing things directly lead his greatest career achievement by make sure that reform were not only planned but also open everyone and look up to the future. Interview part that I asked Mr. Victoria to name of one of the biggest challenges he had to deal with his uh, present job in the government. He said the one that significant challenge he has had in the state or companies he want trying to reform, don't want to change. The some people doesn't have the same agree with him, same ideas with him. So this opposition comes from the strong ties between the groups, slow moving the government and the workers that bosses fear the no one. Larger scale organization change often face these kind of problems, especially place where important to practice and run deep. In dealing with this challenge, he showed what the leadership is, knowledge management, and it's all about the leadership. Leadership show others the way and encourage them to follow. He did this by sharing a complaining vision for the change and showing how it will help through small wins. Managers on planning or organization and resources to reach specific goals. He overcome retention and to change mostly through his leadership with the include encouragement, open the communication. I want to talk a little bit about that. It's important to know that the difference between leaders and managers. It both having the same good things, but it's important for organizations to understand the difference between the leadership and management or manager in order to run or to grow efficiently. There's some fashion that duties that are showing between the two roles. Leaders set the vision and direction, build the culture, drive change. Managers is plan, organize, measure and evaluate, and maintain the stability. And I talk about Mr. Eric Tahir show that he perfect mix of leadership and manager that is needed to change big organization. He's a leader. He has a clear plan for how modernize and how change the government so they would be efficient, competitive, and open to the public. He lead the inspiring, the motivating people at all level, bringing the out change structure that we are usually very, very, very frantic and creating a culture responsibility and the new ideas. Mr. Victoria also showed the good side of a manager by planning and organizing a complicated step need to for the SOEs or government reform. He took the charge of adaptation of the new policies and strategy deal with the issue that come because of people doesn't want to change, and use specific performance indicator to track and evaluate the progress. Power base and impact of behavior. The ability to influence others is the core of power and leadership. And there's a 5 different sort of power base the leaders that can employ. First, coercive, reward, legitimate, expert, and refined. And Mr. Hector here skillfully used this power base to bring out the major change while managing the complex obstacles of upgrading of the sport business and reforming Indonesia's state-owned industries. He was able to start and oversee reform because he oversees a position in the government in sport different areas, which give him the genuine influence. His deep knowledge of the public sector and the sport industry demanded his expert power, allow him to make a depth decision and increase the competitive and the performance. Mr. Hector here encourages his people motivated and committed by using his reward system to achieve improvement and accomplish. His capability inspire others to lead the vision and give him a refined power, along with respect and admiration he received for the successful. This is all the positive leadership approach often places less on the course of authority. So the leadership style comparison, I choose Satya Nadella, a CEO from Microsoft. I look at him as a really, really cool guy. And he been successful, have an impactful impact in the Microsoft Corporation. So Nelson Mandela is the CEO of Microsoft Corporation, which is the best tech companies in the world. He took over this job from Steve Ballmer in the February 2014. There's been a lot grown and changed Microsoft under his directions, such as AI, move toward more open source, and the collaborative technology project have been big areas of focus. And at the Microsoft, Nadella show has shown transformational leadership, same like Eric Thohir, by guiding the company toward the empathy, innovation, and the mindset always learning. That we kind of know that he has the mindset that he puts for the chance for a know it all to learn it all mindset, which is create a workplace that values openness, collaboration, and new ideas. This transformational leadership style about Microsoft culture is started back to life because a lot of companies that he have a lot going on, like Microsoft, Apple, all that, they just sometimes they just up and down. His vision, seeing the technologies as a way to give the people power. This vision has changed Microsoft internally and has affected company global react. So I just want to compare to Eric Thohir leadership style comparison. They both is really good leader. But there's some strength and a weakness in both leadership styles. So that's such a Nadella leadership style. The strength is Microsoft foster a culture of innovation and collaboration. They have a big innovation and collaboration impact when Satya Nadella worked in the Microsoft, but also risking the loss of focus of core of offerings. So that's a positive and negative that he has in the Microsoft. And also Eric Thohir, the strength is a strategic approach of as a minister, streamline the state of expressive for efficiency. Like his efficiency is really high, that he can control everything, but may struggle against people that doesn't agree with him. He's still struggling how he deal with the people that doesn't have the same mindset with him. The leadership lesson, I choose interpersonal mindset. That's a three things: is innovation and risk taking, adaptability, problem solving. Mr. Eric Thohir Jr. as a leader in Indonesia's state-owned business and sports sector show how entrepreneurial attitude can help an organization reach his goal. His way leading fully new ideas, taking risks, being flexible. This is fit perfectly with the entrepreneurial attitude that is needed to deal with the challenge of today's world. Mr. Eric Thohir very proactive and a good fixing problem, which is important qualities for the entrepreneurial leader. These skills have helped him lead his team to their strategic goals. This business-like way of thinking makes sure that his plans are both far since useful to lead them take it quickly, adapt to a change in the market, and now possibilities. So this is the second part of the leadership lesson. There's a three behavior that leaders should have to be successful. First, embrace innovation, change, effective stakeholder engagement. visionary leadership with execution. These several key traits are necessary for the leader to be successful. It's important to be open, new ideas, and a change. Innovative leaders create a space where imagination, forward thinking, and value, which help their companies stay competitive and flexible. Last part is reflections. That's the three things that are really important. First, a key component of leadership in the willingness to impart knowledge and information to employees. The second one, important engage to networking in the order to maximize and build professional connections. The three is the important part. Problem will always be there. What make control different from anyone else is how you're dealing with the problems. I choose Mr. Hector to for my interview topic because his significant responsibility both business and sport. As a basketball player, I look at him as like a leader both ways because I'm doing my degree in business, and then he influenced me that he's really good at it, how to dealing with the sport and also how dealing with the government, and that make me trying to make me in the future. I'm trying to be work in the government as like an editor here. Because of his success in variety of industries, he's a great example to follow and can provide the guidance how lead efficiently in filter to say things. This interview process is difficult, especially when it's comparing business management concept to sport leadership. Simply the following question was necessary for generating important thought is successfully connected with these two worlds. I asked Botere as to start getting over the opposition during the organizational change and how his love athletic affect his style of business management. The question also try to understand how innovation work across these two careers and how he managed risk and strategic planning. I learned from this experience that key part is a good leadership and flexibility, vision, and stakeholder engagement.